Hey everyone, welcome back to Victorious Essentials. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about toxins, and we've been talking about getting rid of toxins, but a big one has shown up in my life personally just recently, and it had shown up in my past as well. What I'm talking about is bleach, and it's a really common cleaning agent, and it's used in a lot of different cleaning products, not just bleach by itself, also in our laundry and things like that. Recently, we had all of our schools shut down in our area due to some type of virus. And when they shut the schools down, the school nurse told me that they would be cleaning and disinfecting the schools with bleach. And this obviously concerns me because I know that when my children get back to school, they're going to be using the surfaces that were cleaned with the bleach. And I wanted to show you a different way to use bleach and why I don't use bleach and what it is that is a toxin in your life. So with bleach, the main reasons that I don't use them is because bleach has been shown to be a thyroid disruptor. It's also carcinogenic to humans, and that's not just touching or submersing yourself in the bleach. That is the gases that's released by the bleach when you breathe it in. And any of those cleaners that are in like a gel form instead of a liquid form, those are even more concentrated. And a lot of times you'll find your cleaning agents like scrubbers or bathroom cleaners, specifically toilet cleaners, they're going to be in a gel, which is why the fragrance is even more strong. And the fragrance that's associated with those is going to be an endocrine disruptor. So with my Victorious Essentials, we talk a lot about infertility, and your endocrine system is your hormone system. So if it's irregulating your hormones, then it's going to affect your fertility, but it's also just going to affect male or female, your day-to-day functions of your systems in your body. So if these materials are toxic, like I'm talking about, what do we use instead? I know that I've grown up with bleach and those kind of cleaning agents, and I used them for a very long time myself in my home after I moved out and was on my own. And when I stopped using them, I started using other ingredients, like vinegar was a big one. I still use vinegar all the time, and I found that I could wash clothes, I could wash counters, I could do all these things with vinegar, but then there were just some different scrubbing agents that may work better than vinegar, or there was no smell. And when you're used to having a smell, sometimes it's like, gosh, I wish there was just something that I could add to it. And then obviously vinegar isn't quite as strong as far as the antibacterial properties. It's a great antifungal. In fact, bleach doesn't kill mold. If you didn't know that, it's actually part of how I was exposed to mold. I cleaned black mold with bleach because I didn't know that you shouldn't do that. And it actually doesn't kill mold, it frees up what's called their myoparticles. And it frees them into the air, so then we breathe them in. And that's how a lot of individuals acquire mold toxicity, whether it's through moldy pipes or through breathing it in, and bleach helped that issue for me. So I'm definitely very anti-bleach. So what would you use instead? If you could get rid of all the toxic chemicals that you have in your home that have bleach or among other lists of ingredients, if you could replace those with one thing, what would that be? So I personally love and use Young Living essential oils. And when I was introduced to essential oils years ago, I started finding out that the company of Young Living, who's been around longer than any other essential oil company, they were the pioneer in the testing and purification and really drawing the oils from the plants at the peak time of harvest and not outside of that by using synthetic chemicals. And so I loved the values and the integrity that the company had, and it aligned with the values and integrity that I apply to the products I use in my home. So as I'm using the essential oils, I'd use them here and there for cleaning. For like fragrance, maybe use lemon to clean glass with the vinegar and water, or something simple like that. But then I started using some of their products, and what they have is this amazing product. It's just a multi-purpose cleaner, and I'm not kidding you, it can do so much. So it's antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, and the best part is you can inhale it. If you ingested any of it, you're not going to get these harmful side effects because it's all literally plant-based. No synthetic chemicals even used to extract the oil from the plant. And because every plant is different, every time the essential oils are extracted that are used for this cleaner, they're different. So the bacteria and viruses never become accustomed to these types of cleaning agents like they would antibiotic or some of these other chemicals. So what it looks like is this is the bottle that I buy. This is a multi-purpose cleaner, and this lasts me probably a couple months, at least 2 to 3 months, because all I use is a cap full of this, and I put a cap full and I fill it up inside this what is this, a 16-ounce bottle. So I put a cap full of the cleaner, or it's half a teaspoon is the cap, and then I fill it up with 2 cups of water, and then I also put a couple tablespoons of vinegar in it because it's the vinegar helps it work better with cleaning like glass surfaces and things like that. You can also use this same thing at different ratios to clean floors, to shine wood floors or wood furniture. You can make, a polish with it. You can make a degreaser with it. And I've used, the best cleaning thing I've used to clean up, whether it was mold or mildew or anything like in a really difficult bathroom, was mixing this cleaner with baking soda, and it just tears right through anything. But again, the best part is smelling this is not affecting my endocrine system. It is not hurting my skin or my eyes or my thyroid, any of it. It is actually the ingredients in what this is called is Thieves. Thieves is an essential oil, which I use. I actually have it in the diffuser right now. So Thieves is a blend of essential oils that was actually used during the plague by thieves that were stealing materials and valuables from different people that had the plague. So while these people were sick, these thieves were actually able to go in, and when the police finally caught them, they said, "How were you able to go into these homes and into these communities and not contract the plague?" And so they told them which herbs that they were using, and that has been extracted in oil and put into a bottle. So if these oils were used to help prevent the plague, very dangerous obviously, then you can imagine how beneficial it can be when we diffuse it in the air in our home. When the kids come home from school and they're saying, "Oh, this major virus is going around," I put some Thieves in the house just to help clear the air, supports their nervous system, their immune system while they're sleeping, instead of bleaching everything and harming their nervous system, weakening their nervous system, being a neurotoxin, possibly subjecting them to, the carcinogen and affecting their thyroid and their endocrine system. Again, obviously, it seems like a no-brainer. And when one thing can replace, when these essential oils and these cleaners like this can replace every cleaner that you have in your home just by switching up the ratios, why not? Eventually, over time, you not only save money, but you're supporting the health and longevity of yourself and your family. I only hope that we can start getting these, and this is the kind of cleaner that needs to replace everything in all the schools and all the businesses and all the homes. I mean, that's part of my goal as just a professional, is to get the toxins out of people's life, including these toxins that they have in their home. And that millions of homes are able to live a better, healthier lifestyle and rebalance their health by removing these toxins that unknowingly they are intentionally putting in their home. So if you have any questions, please check out my blog and my website for the essential oils at yldist.com. That's yldist.com/victorious. That'll take you to the Victorious Essential Oil website. give you some more information about these details. And you can reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you want to learn more about the details of this cleaners and what it can do, or if you have questions about the cleaners that you're using and you want to know if they're worth keeping in your home, what they do or don't do. Any questions that you have, I'd be happy to help you get rid of some of those nasty toxic chemicals. So again, thank you for joining me here at Victorious Essentials, and you have a great day.